This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
I love Ben Riley.
Hello! Welcome back to the penultimate Ultimate Spider-Cast for 2019. I am Phil. Joining me as always, she who hates the word penultimate is...
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire. Take a drink. We've said penultimate.
Anytime I hear anyone say penultimate anymore, I heard someone say it on a podcast a couple days ago, and I'm just like, a little laugh at you. A little laugh at you, sir.
And the funniest thing of all is it's actually a supernatural reference, so I love it.
Freaking Supernatural invented the English language. It's been around so long.
And the CW won't know what to do about that.
Give us more DC heroes.
On that note, what issue are we discussing today for Spider-Cast?
Well, we have two issues, Miss Little Hellfire. The last of our Christmases, because next episode will be our year in review. But so, like I was saying, I believe these are both same month and year. I believe they're both February '97. So, what would you like to hit first? Amazing Spider-Man 420 or Sensational Spider-Man 24?
Let's do Amazing Spider-Man 420, although we should have held off, but it's fine.
For what?
For 420. We'll find some green issues to cover, I'm sure.
All the Hulk battles.
There you go.
All right, so yes, Amazing Spider-Man 420 from February '97.
420, Philip. Come on.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Penultimate.
Thought I was going to let that go. I'm not going to let that go like you're not going to let go of the Ben Riley drop.
420.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
She's no ADD or anything. Anyway. Starts at the West Side Medical Center.
Freaking Ben Urich. Ugh. And Detective Lewis.
Yep.
Black Tarantula. Damn you.
I know they built him up so much in these Spider-Man issues. Then he showed up later in Daredevil, and it wasn't so.
Somebody didn't read the source material.
Powerful or mysterious, I know. So of course, then Peter's walking around town. Well, who's that? The Black Tarantula that escaped the hospital? Oh wait, I forget if it was the Black.
No, El Uno.
Oh, Uno.
The one. Not to be confused with Neo, apparently.
And we have one card left, Uno. So he escapes through a big hole in the wall of the hospital. Then, of course, we see Peter walking around town thinking about
shopping.
Money.
Got a pair of boots for Mary Jane? Yeah. They're super expensive, though. And I was like, are they Jimmy Choo? They're going to name drop? No? Okay.
Then he sees a couple with a little kid and thinking, because, remember,
that's the one thing I don't want to see in an actual continuity, real main continuity.
What?
Is them having a child.
Oh, well,
that's not like Superman thing. That just doesn't work for those two. I like them married, but the kid thing is special in the alternate universes and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to see that in my main 616 continuity.
Well, this whole thing is because this is only a few months after the end of the Clone Saga, and they lost the baby. Yeah. Thank you, Norman Osborn.
Well, some things aren't meant to be.
and then he gets a call. Then he gets a beep on his beeper from the Daily Bugle.
Wait, how old is this book?
1997.
Yeah, okay, I guess a beeper's appropriate.
That was kind of the era. I think it was starting to get still had beepers.
Only if you were super rich did you have a cell phone or a car phone in 97. Jonah Jameson had a car phone and a cell phone.
No. And then we see the Rose and Delilah. The Rose is in a Santa outfit.
Yeah.
And Delilah's pounding on a giant punching bag.
What is even this issue?
420.
It's just like,
Lilith, 420.
whatever. So it's a melting pot of ideas.
420.
Like I said, it's a melting pot of ideas. You ever notice? That's what this issue is.
What is with this issue? Oh, this is a Tom DeFalco written issue, of course.
So yeah, I like how him and Mary Jane are like gonna go back to school. By the way.
Oh yeah, they always do that every couple years.
It's just like, no, that's not gonna happen for either of you. Let's be honest.
No. Especially once.
But yeah, Delilah wants a rematch, so she's kind of upset about that. But no one cares because we cut to him, Peter showing up at Washington Square Park for that photo assignment he just got assigned.
Yes, they want a picture of a new street prophet in Washington Square Park. Nate Gray.
He's like, "Oh, this will help me earn enough money to get those boots."
Don't let that stripe in his hair fool you, folks. He's not Rogue's son.
It's Nate Gray, the so-called X-Man. Oh.
The Age of Apocalypse's version of Cable.
You know, Cable and Bishop, man. Like, Bishop gets the short end of the stick. That's all I'm gonna say. I need my solo Bishop book. When's that gonna happen?
You know what? You're always down on like Nate Gray, but come on, leave him alone.
You know why? You know
he was created by Mr. Sinister. This man has
exactly.
This
so
man
you
has
shouldn't root for him.
This man has no sense of subtlety. Mr. Sinister.
That's why you shouldn't root for him. Just saying.
Just call yourself evil McBad guy.
He was left-handed. He took it to an extreme. It's fine. Lefties have that problem. It's okay.
And
anyway, so he's been like giving people advice using his powers of telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of agree with Charlie now that telepathy is an evil power, and only villains have it. I kind of agree with him now. Thanks, Nate.
Well, seriously, I mean, unless you like really ask permission, it's like it's pretty invasive.
Yes.
And
then so that causes Peter's like spider senses to go off, and they kind of like stare at each other, and I'm like, shut up and kiss, I guess.
But then, Nate's basically like, I know who you are. You know, can we skip the fight? But then
that whole thing where they see each other and they're just staring at each other, I'm like, Mary Jane, you might have competition. I don't know what's going on here.
They're both basically wearing leather coats.
Because that's what cool guys do. But then they just start talking. It's just so funny.
Yeah, but
it's just like, oh, we're just gonna sidestep this trope. We're not gonna fight. Cool.
Then you get another villain scene in Argentina. Black Tarantula and who's that? Chess Bro.
Yeah.
His
Chess Bro.
Come
on. It was the late 90s. That's the best you can do, Chess Bro.
What up, bro?
I know. Sounds like he should be drinking like an IPA and smoking a doobie. Like, good grief. Good grief, Peter Parker.
It is 420.
Smoked a doobie.
They're setting up a Christmas tree. He's mad at his assistant. And he's like, take it down. And everybody's still mad about El Uno being captured. I'm like, who the hell is El Uno to be everybody be so damn mad about?
The right-hand man.
Ugh. Not to be confused with Mr. Sinister, the left hand man. Anyway, yeah. So they're bickering. And I'm just like, whatever. So then we get back to New York City, and, you know, Pete and Nate are just like stuck in this Nate's crowd of like freaking creepy followers.
His stalkers. Yeah, Peter's like, it's kind of hard with your fan club on our tail. And Nate's like, oh, they're bothering you, no problem. And he gives them a mental command to go away.
Because that's not creepy. And of course they have to go to a rooftop, because that's what you do.
Well, yeah, Nate picks him up with his telekinesis, and then says something about his web thing when he scanned his mind. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then he rips his clothes off.
Yeah. He's like, you're not using your powers very responsibly. And I'm like, give him the talk! Lord knows nobody else is. Give him the talk!
No.
And he's like, don't be telling me how to use my powers when you can't keep your own damn secrets.
No. Like, you're a telepath. Of course I have no secrets.
So I was like, oh, somebody finally called him out on that. That's cool.
Then on the west side, the cops are taking in a naked homeless guy because El Uno has stolen his clothes.
Yeah.
And Delilah thinks she's on his tail, but actually it's El Uno is stalking her.
Exactly. Stalking her from behind. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
So it's like, Peter finally just gets done telling Nate about how he became Spider-Man. And I my mind flashes to Into the Spider-Verse where everybody tells that damn story now.
Okay.
Anytime the scene happens, that's what I picture now. Thank you, Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, one more time.
I love it. It's so on the nose. It was ridiculous, but I love it.
So they basically...
And then he's talking about Uncle Ben, and I'm like, yes! He gave him the talk! He actually gave him the talk.
Yeah, they swap origins. Yeah, Peter tells them about, Uncle Ben, great power, great responsibility, and then Nate uses his mental powers to show Peter the world he comes from.
And they're like, we have so much in common. And then he, takes Peter by the hand, and I'm like, shut up and kiss, I guess? It is some sexual tension in this book. That's all that I'm saying.
He just says he keeps seeing the boots in his mind and the child they lost, and Peter's like, stop it, it's annoying.
Yeah.
I see that red.
And then he shows him that whole thing with Sinister. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, don't rub salt in my wound about Forge. Forge and Bishop get the short end of the stick. And I #forever bitter, okay?
No.
They just need a solo book in a nice, calm, peaceful universe where only good things happen. So then we see Peter's like, why don't you come on this little web slinging adventure I'm about to have?
Let's go get some boots.
Exactly.
Do we see
So they go around taking pictures of the damage caused by El Uno 2. And then they finally get Delilah, who's ambushed as well.
Yeah, fighting El Uno on the rooftops, crashing through people's apartments.
Yeah. Just superhero stuff.
Yeah. Then after Peter gets his bonus, he takes Nate home.
Yeah.
To Aunt Anna.
Aunt Anna. Yeah, you beat me to it.
Because Aunt May was supposedly dead.
If only. She should be dead at this point. But you can't kill Marissa Tomei. You just can't do it. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
I think they're de-aging her now, yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna have the cool little fun great girls putting their hair for fun, those little gray streaks. I'm like, you shouldn't be, this is how I know I'm getting old. You shouldn't be doing that for fun. It'll happen soon enough.
So while Peter's has Nate and Aunt Anna and Mary Jane, they're all having dinner, Delilah finally beats El Uno by dropping him on a fuel truck that explodes.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah. This is kind of sad, actually.
Yeah. Then, Nate's leaving for the night, and he tells Peter how lucky he is, and he's like, yeah, I guess. My life is almost perfect. And Nate's like, almost. So, creepy stalkery. He waits till Peter falls asleep and goes back into his head.
Yeah.
It's a vision of Aunt May.
Meanwhile, in South America, Chesbro reports to his master with a present that was just delivered to them by the Rose. When they open up the package, what else could it be but El Uno's severed head in a box? What's in the box? We need that drop.
Oh, I thought I could go Justin Timberlake. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no, not that. We're rated teen.
I know. Oil Master do.
So this story is depicted as taking place on Christmas Eve. I think this is the last time Christmas was depicted in what was it? Spider-Man Holiday Special 1995? When Ben Reilly was Spider-Man?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah. And again, from the same month, February 97 is Sensational Spider-Man 24.
What was the point of Sensational Spider-Man? Just honestly.
Well, actually, it started as Ben Riley's book. Like,
right.
It started when he became Spider-Man, yeah. And
so it's like...
Peter kind of took it over after Ben died.
Like, we have so many Spider books. Why are you doing this to me?
Well, it's the Superman formula. They had 4 Spider-Man books. You know?
And I hated that. That literally, when they did that to Superman, that literally just almost destroyed the comic book. Freaking, okay, never mind. I'm still bitter, but I'm trying to let it go.
Oh, come on.
Death of Superman will forever, ever be one of my favorite things and one of my least favorite things. Forever, forever, forever. A Christmas Story. And I'm like, be careful, you'll poke your eye out.
Or shoot your eye out.
And then also that great freaking, damn it, Fall Out Boy song. You'll shoot your eye out, but Yule is like Yuletide.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is on my Christmas playlist. Always. Anyway, so we open up this one with Spider-Man. What else? Swinging across the city. And he's like, wait, I haven't bought any gifts. Oh, we're going to shove consumerism in our children's faces. Yay.
Well, it's a different creative team. So it's like, it almost seems like a whole different Christmas.
Yep. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, he's off to snag some last minute presents. And I'm like, good luck with that, kiddo, in New York City. But whatever. But Wallcrawler gets down the street and he sees citizens who want to cash in on the bounty on his head that was put on there by Norman Osborn. I was like, oh yeah, that was still a thing.
Yep.
This is a totally different Christmas, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's like opening fire and I'm just like, what? In New York? In the 90s? No. No. This is all wrong.
But yeah, so Spider-Man gets away from them easily enough.
So he's like, okay, now that I'm safe on the rooftops, you know, where I should have been anyway, what should I get a gift for old Aunt Anna? She's such an angry lassie. Yeah, that's what I'm for. Oh, they also have new neighbors, Eileen Hibbert and her daughter Hope.
Oh yeah, remember?
And worst of all, Hope Hibbert.
Yeah, remember we talked about Hope during the Slingers month. Yes.
Yeah. No, but seriously, and worst of all, Hope Hibbert. Like, that is the worst alliteration I've seen in a while.
Who wrote this, Stanley?
I was like, wait, are they related to the Hibberts from The Simpsons?
So Peter gets Aunt Anna a book on sign language.
Because Hope is deaf. And wait, oh yeah, that's the girl he bribes.
Yes. And that way you can shut your mouth, Aunt Anna.
Oh, that's funny. Now he's like, I don't know what to get good old Mary Jane. Even though you just got her boots. It's fine.
Exactly. But yeah.
So he heads over to the Daily Bugle to take a peek. And who's still there because the lights are still on.
And Jonah's all mad, and then he seems upset because, you know, Osborn. He's basically taking over the Bugle. Yeah.
Because he sold half the ownership to Osborn. Yeah.
So I don't know if Peter took the boots back, but he actually... Oh, no, he sold some of his old Monster comics, but he actually bought some tickets. I guess he's taking Mary Jane on vacation.
Much need to get away from New York. Don't come back. That is that might solve all your problems, homie. I'm just saying. A few blocks away, we run into Maury Bench.
Hydro Man.
AKA Hydro Man.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro Man. Hydro Man.
I just love he sees like 2 guys behind him with huge bags. He's just like, what are those shield agents with some kind of device to like just
2 dudes
scoop me up? And one of the guys like, wait,
they're just trying to do laundry, bro. They're just trying to do their laundry.
I think he wants our laundry. I love how they color coordinate. They wore like the same coat to go do their laundry.
Maybe there were a couple. No judgments. Okay.
I mean, there weren't like the identical outfits. Maybe.
You know, that it was the 90s. It was the late 90s. You couldn't just come out and say that back then.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that whole situation.
Yeah, but straight, gay, whatever. I don't care what your orientation is. Don't you give a side eye to those couples who dress alike?
I totally hate those couples. No offense, Philip.
I don't dress like my wife.
Matching ugly Christmas sweaters for the family.
Oh.
Anyway,
So Pete's swinging by, sees Hydro Man going nuts.
Hydro Man is just, what is his deal?
Guess he's just.
Why is he so damn paranoid?
He's like dumb.
Oh, the ultimate sin in being a criminal. You can't be a dumb criminal.
That's
you just can't.
See, he's not effective when he's not working with like a team or something.
Apparently.
So yeah, he like smashes Spider-Man through the department store window.
Yeah.
Then Spider-Man's laying there. Some little blonde girl's like, "You wrecked the Christmas town."
And then, isn't it that when Billy Waters shows up or whatever?
Well, they show. Well, I guess was it Pete's? Oh, this is like a flashback to the afternoon. Pete's at the Bugle when Billy Walters shows up. Yeah. He's like, "Here, dude, I got you a present."
Billy's been doing terrible at his job too, so Peter didn't have the heart to break it to him.
It's hipster Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Olsen was already kind of a hipster, just saying.
Yeah, but he'd have the mullet and the earring.
Like, why would you even get something for Billy at that point? You don't even know the kid.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess they're always supposed to hang out, but then Peter's like blowing him off, you know. Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah. He's like, I've just been thinking too hard. I'll just get him a good picture of Spider-Man.
Selfie king.
I know.
Yeah, because he's talking to Mary Jane and Aunt Anna about it as they're making cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies. So then they show Spider-Man swinging around. He's like, wait a minute. I'm going to route this all wrong. It's not about presents. It's about joy and compassion and happiness. The Christmas
spirit. Wait a minute. You're not Supergirl. Don't be trying to steal Supergirl's tagline.
So he goes to Billy's place. Oh, he brings him a Polaroid camera. 1997.
Exactly.
And they're just taking pictures.
Although, he really should have like a Sony, like one of the Sony selfie power shot cameras.
Yeah, but 97, did Sony have the rights yet?
No, but I'm just saying those are kind of, or what did they call, a pony or whatever it was. Remember when we saw the Walkman and we were like, wait a minute. That's totally Sony, but they can't say it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So they must have spent a couple hours taking pictures and something that's supposed to be Doritos and doing some coke. Cheese flavored tortilla chips. Thank you, Philip. It must be hot because it looks like there's a pepper on there or something. So yeah, they must take a bunch of pictures. Then Billy's like, "Thanks, Spideys. Here's my present, myself." But yeah, he said Spider-Man said he ran into Peter and said, "Hey, take this Billy Walters off my case." And then so after he leaves, he goes home and I guess spends the rest of the night with Mary Jane and Anna and the neighbors, who mysteriously disappear later on.
And we never saw them again.
Especially when Aunt May comes back, you never see him again. Well, I guess whenever Sensational ended, you never saw him again.
So this is so like late 90s too, because they end the evening watching a Christmas special. Like that just sums it up. That's what the late 90s were. You're watching like Full House or Boy Meets World or something during their holiday episode.
You were.
Or like light the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center on NBC. It's like the only thing NBC is like known for now. They canceled everything good. Hashtag still bitter.
So I don't know. We gotta have all these Christmas issues seem weird.
At least he didn't let the criminal get away.
Yeah, true. Well, did Hydro Man get away?
Oh, damn it! He did, didn't he?
We started with Sandman. We end with Hydro Man.
Next time we discuss, we'll meet Muddy Man, their secret baby.
I mean, at least this time, Hydro Man knocks him on his butt. It's not like, just let him go. Yeah,
true. But yeah, so I think the lesson that we've learned is that during the holidays, Spider-Man is a softie on crime.
Yeah, don't expect him to do anything during the holidays.
Yeah, he's out buying boots and whatnot, hanging out with Nate Gray and whatnot. I said buying boots, not knocking them.
Oh boy. Then he got her a vacation too.
I think they could only afford to get away to Jersey. So
let's go to the beach. All you'll need is the boots, hon.
So they went to Miami. Okay, fair enough.
Nude beach.
Yeah. You don't want to go to those nude beaches, though. It's nothing but old people. Hashtag experience. It's like, we're just going to turn around now. Never mind.
As long as you're not looking
I'm scarred for life.
As long as you're not looking at the ground, you won't see anything.
Anyway. That concludes our Spider Miss.
Yes. Like I said, last week of the year, we'll be doing, we'll just shout out some of our favorite stuff from Spider-Man 2019.
Oh, yeah. I've got my list.
Check it twice.
Yes. I feel like only probably like 2 or 3 of our books are going to probably be the same.
Oh.
And I'm doing some reading too on some of the stuff that I skipped over earlier in the year. So I want to have a fair and complete view of Spider-Man 2019.
Okay. All right. So anything else for this episode?
Nope. We can swing on out of here.
All right. So send us your thoughts. What did you think of this Spider-Miss? What did you think was the best books of 2019? Send them in. And again, I mean, we'll try to squeeze them in. What do you want to see in 2020? Anyway, email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Remember to check out all of our social media links at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer. Go pick up Pod Life, the book. If you are interested in podcasting, or I'd say just a creative person, pick it up. I'm in there. I talk about Lilith, so pick that up. And again, check the show notes for the link to the Amazon link for Southgate Media Group, so you can. It won't cost you a thing, but it'll contribute a little bit to the network to put these up, because you may not believe it listening to me and Lilith, but these cost money to put up.
Bandwidth is not cheap.
That's right. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people send you boots?
Boots and cookies. Yes, a girl's best friend and pockets, of course, to round out the trio. You can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69. Oh! Oh. Merry Spider-Miss.
Hello, Megan.
Into a good night. Into all a good night.
That's right. All right, everyone. Again, join us next time for the final episode of 2019. Should have been a big awards night. Who won? Who lost?
The Spideys.
The Thwippies.
Oh, yeah, yes, the Thwippies. Hashtag that on social media.
Wear your best dress and swing on back.